Hey guys, I just wanted today to show you my makeup collection. So I usually have one of each thing from like each step, but something that I have multiples of is blushes and lip products. And then yeah, that's basically it. And I really love my makeup, and right now there isn't anything extra that I want. I feel like everything I need I do have. And the makeup that I usually go for is simple everyday makeup with, it's like glowy base, it's very natural-ish. So yeah, so let's start with the base stuff. So the foundation I use is the MAC Studio Fix foundation. It's really good. It's in the shade NW46, and I really love this foundation. I did have like a foundation I bought from like Clicks, and break it it made my skin like break out. So this one is very good. So that is the only foundation I have. And then the concealers I have so I have one, two. I got this for free from MAC when I bought the foundation. So one thing I really love about MAC, especially here in South Africa, is that I always get free stuff. Like I always get free stuff. So they gave me these two concealers. I could also choose like a lipstick and a concealer to get for free, but I chose two concealers because I didn't like the shades of the lipsticks that they had. So I have these two concealers, plus I also have this Essence Cover Stick concealer. So I use like both of them together, right? And look at this, I've been using it since 2024. So what I love about makeup, even though there are things that like are really pricey, you really get your money's worth. Like you really do get your money's worth, honestly. And I have this like Catrice Soft Glam Filter Fluid. I finished like the first bottle, and then I bought like a second one. Yeah, so but like the first one, it lasted for like a year, and this one is almost done too. So I usually put it under like I put it first, and then I put my foundation so that my foundation applies really well. And I also put it under my eyes just before my concealer so that it blends easily. It's very nice. And then yeah, so that is like my foundation, concealer, and my it's basically like a primer. This thing, I do have like this gel primer. I don't use it at all. I don't use it. And then that is it for like the base cream products. No, I'm lying. I have this Fenty bronzer and contour. So my bronzer is in the shade Espresso, and my contour is in the shade Ebony. So they look like this. This is my contour. It's in this shade, just in case someone is my shade and they're wondering which products to get. And then this is like my bronzer. So I bought this one last year, but the bronzer I used before this one was the like Huda Beauty foundation stick in the shade Hot Fudge, and I really loved this thing. It's finished, you see. It's basically finished. So when I went to buy like a refill, I found that it's discontinued. I don't think it's discontinued by Huda, but Arc Store doesn't sell it anymore. I was very upset, but I had to buy some other bronzer, so I bought the Fenty one. So yeah, this was the bronzer I was using, but I also do like the Fenty one, so I don't mind. It's fine now, but I was very sad at first. And then I have like a setting spray. It's finished. This is like my holy grail setting spray. It finished like in March. I don't have money to like buy it again. But so now I just do my makeup without setting spray. And then yeah, that is all the cream stuff. And then let's go to the powders. So I have this Huda Beauty powder. It's in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. So like I got deep into makeup and started my makeup collection in 2024. So I bought the Cherry Blossom one. If you guys remember, it didn't have rounded edges. The first one had like square edges, so I had that one. And then it finished last year, so it lasted me like a little bit over a year, and then I had to buy this one. So it's gonna last me some time too. So I only buy makeup now when it's a refill of something that I don't have, because I genuinely don't think I need any more makeup. What I have is enough for me, and I really love it. I really love it. I also like do have okay, so this is like my powder, and then I have this powdered foundation. Guys, apparently this one is discontinued. So when I finished this one, it's discontinued. It's more like reformulated. So I have to like buy the new formula, and I'm scared. I bought this in 2024, and you see, I use this thing literally every day. And the reason why I bought it, like I didn't think I needed like a foundation powder, but like when I was starting to like figure out my routine, I was like, okay, I can't have like a full glam kubana, the bold makeup. At first it didn't suit my face. It felt like I was a drag queen. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel like for going to school every day with makeup, it didn't suit my features. It also didn't suit the environment. So I was like trying to integrate into like the soft everyday makeup feel. But then I obviously like I want to set my creams, set my foundation and everything with like a powder. But I find that like when you use a powder, also I hate, one thing that I hate is these things. I don't use them at all. There's ones, you see. I don't use them. I hate this. I use brushes for like powder, for yeah, for setting my makeup with this. They just like put too much. Let me show you guys like a difference. So when you use this thing, you see, maybe you'll take it just puts too much. Okay, yeah, but it's fine on camera. I hate it when things prove me wrong. But this side is the one with this thing, and then with the brush, it just picks it like lightly. It's more like it does the job, but it doesn't make like the powder look like the main focus. Because if you put too much of this, you're basically like concealing the concealer you have on. It's just making this thing the star of the show. So yeah, I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but I don't like using these things. I like using powders. I like using brushes, because with brushes you put little by little depending on how much you want to put that day, you know. And if you make a mistake with that one, you can't take it back. You can't take it back if you make a mistake with makeup. So that's what I hate. But like with powder, you just put little by little. So basically, I'm sorry guys, I went off track. So when I was doing my makeup, as I said in the beginning, I would like put lots of powder, right? I would put powder all over my face, and I looked ashy as shit. Like I looked so ashy. Like yeah, about ash. I looked like, it looked like I was dusted in flour or something. I was like, no. Like my foundations, my bronzers, they match me perfectly. But it looks like once I put this powder, even though the powder is good, it just feels too much. So what I do now is like I put like the powder just a little bit here, and here, and then lightly over here. You see, so basically I use the powder to set my concealers, and then I use the foundation powder to set my foundation, right? So I will go in with the powder, and then I will take this like big brush and then do this, and then put it over like the spots you see over my face. And then after that I have, okay, so let me tell you guys the shade of this. This is like NC47. And then after that I will set my bronzer with a bronzer. See, my cream bronzer with the powder bronzer. Guys, I also like most of the stuff I bought in 2024. So this is the only bronzer powder I have. Look at it, guys. I know like this may seem desperate or something. I love MAC so much. My dream, even though like I have so much little subscribers and like TikTok followers, or Instagram followers, I feel like it would be a dream to be noticed by MAC, because I love MAC so much with everything in me. Like, look, let me show you guys. Look at my, I'm gonna use it until the last drop. This thing broke and my heart was shattered, but I was like, it's still working, it's fine. So yeah, so those are like my base products, right? And then let's go to highlighters. So highlighters, I have I have this one. I have this MAC Cheeky Bronze highlighter. This thing matches my skin tone so perfectly. It adds on to the glowiness, because usually like a highlighter, it makes your texture very visible, especially like, I don't know if it's like this, it shows your pores sometimes. There's nothing wrong with them, but like with this one, it's so, and then when I'm under the sun, it's like, woo. Yes, I like the sun so much, and I feel like this thing will last me a decade. I use this thing, but then this is the one I use the most. But I also have this like Dior blush. It's the Dior Backstage palette. So I use it, I do use it quite a bit. The letters are not even visible anymore. So sometimes this one I use it for like my foundation, for like my eyeshadow, and then I mix these two for my highlighter sometimes, and then this one I also use for my eyeshadow. So those ones are mostly for like eyeshadow. Or this one I also do use it on my cheeks, just to be like, guys, do you see this highlighter? Do you see? Well, MAC is that girl, honestly. Like, anyways, but sometimes I do use this one here, like, why is it so patchy now? But sometimes when I have a blush on and I want a pop of pink on my cheek, a shimmery pink, I will put this on my cheeks, but not all the time though. So I have this highlighter, I have this one. I also do have this Benefit highlighter. Okay, so there was a mirror here, but then I removed it and I put this thing because I wanted to use the mirror elsewhere. I don't really like this highlighter much for my cheeks. It's very, I don't like it. I don't like it a lot. So I use it like as an eyeshadow. I remember like people, it's a very nice eyeshadow, to be honest. But I just use it as my eyeshadow because I can't throw it away, and it's a very nice glowy gold ish. For, yeah, I feel like it's too, I like natural makeup, so I like the MAC one because it seems to match my skin perfectly. But this one, when I put this one on my cheek, it's very like, it's very there, like, I'm here, look at me, look at the highlighter. You see, I wouldn't describe this as a highlighter, but I'll just, I guess I'll just put it in the highlighter category. So yeah, this one is more of a shimmer. You can put it all over your body, you can put it everywhere. I like it. And then which category should we do now? Now let's go to the to let's go to the blushes. Blushes first or eyeshadows first? Let's do blushes first. But okay, right after the highlighter category, I want to show you guys this Hourglass palette. I love her so much, but but what I use the most in this palette is the finishing powder. I usually just like take a brush and put it everywhere in my face. Yabo, woo! I just look very radiating and glowing. You see, I love that. Because look, this one you can see that it's used up. And then there's also these blushes. Sometimes when I'm lazy and I don't want to use a different blush, I just use this one. There's also like this bronzer, but this is not really like my bronzer shade. But sometimes I do put it on my cheeks just for like pizzazz, because I do have to use it at the end of the day. And then this one is like the highlighter shade. It's very similar to the MAC one. So when I'm lazy to use the MAC one, I just use this one. So it's very convenient. But what I like the most is this one. It's the finishing powder. So I don't think I would like, oh, look at me. I don't think that like if the finishing powder part, if it would finish, if I would run out of it, but it looks like I'll run out of it in maybe 5 years from now. But if I ever run out of it, I'll just buy the singular finishing powder from Hourglass because I love it so much. So yeah, and then continue using the other, using the other highlighter and blushes and everything. So yeah, okay, so let's do blushes now because I have multiple blushes. So this year, you know, like last year I used to use a lot of blush, but this year sometimes I even forget to put blush when I do my makeup. But it's okay. It's like, that's the thing with makeup, it doesn't have to be linear all the time. You can just do whatever you feel like in that moment. But like, this is like my favorite blush, cream blush. Ooh, I love pink blushes. Ooh. Okay, so this is like, you can see she's used up. This is the MAC Glow Play blush in the shade Hit Index. It's very nice. It's very pink. I love her. I have this Patrick Ta blush. Okay, so with this one, I usually use the cream part a lot, as you can see. Guys, can you tell me what this thing is? Is this oxidation or what? It turned green here. But you can see she's very loved. And then, yeah. Can you tell me what this is? I'm gonna still continue using it, girl. I don't care. Patrick Ta blush in the shade She's Baked. So, yeah. I use the cream part because it's so glowy, man. Especially like I used to put it after my powders, you see, and you put like, you use a sponge and then you put it like this. Ooh, so nice. And then I have MAC blushes again. So I have one of these blushes I got for free. You see, that's the nice thing about MAC. One of them I got for free. So yeah, because I bought all these three during the same time and I got one for free, so it was a 3 for 2 special. So I have this one. It's the shade Burnt Pepper. You can see she's used up, girl. But then the thing is about this one, sometimes it has this like, you have to like scrape it up a bit because it doesn't pick up on the brushes a lot. So yeah, and then I have, it's Burnt Pepper Low. I love it, matches my skin so well. It just feels like it gives me such dimension, and oh, I love MAC so much. This one, it's like Flirting with Danger. She's nice too. She's like a more vibrant color of like Burnt Pepper, so they match me so well. And then I have this blush from like House Labs, because I love very like pink blushes. It's the shade Dragon Fruit Blaze from like House Lab. Ooh, this one is discontinued because they came out with like the same blushes but smaller size, if I remember correctly. But this is her. And then the other blush that I have this Yed lip blush in the color Terracotta. Oh, she's orange. So yeah, this one also matches my skin very well, because I heard that like orange blushes go well with like dark skin. So I was like, oh yes, this one is very red. So I usually use it to like, you know, the underpainting method. Yeah, it's from like She Glam. She's nice. Okay, so that is like the end of like my blushes. Let's go to eyeshadows now. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is like a She Glam highlighter. I don't use this very much, to be honest. I feel like it's very shimmery. I'll try to use this one for like eyeshadow. I feel like it will be a very nice eyeshadow, because I like bright and vibrant eyeshadow, like shimmers and everything. Oh shit, I also forgot about this blush. More on blushes. This is like the Rhode the Rhode blush. It's not really Rhode, guys. This is like it's very nice. I like it actually. I got this from Shein. I was like, I want to be a Rhode Getty on a budget, because the Rhode prices in South Africa, they are insane. They are like literally insane. So my eyeshadows, these are my eyeshadows. I also do have like a eyeshadow, a big one, but it's very far. It's very far. I'm so sorry, guys. Ugh. Yeah. It's very far. Shame I can't see it. But I have this like Dior Backstage eyeshadow. So nice. I love it so much. Literally, you can see my favorite shades from these are these bottom three ones. This, like, you can see these ones, because yeah, sometimes I put this one on the outer part for like a smoky feel, and then I use these ones a lot. I use this one mostly on this part, and then these two just in the middle. And then I also do use gold a lot. I don't use these shades that much because I feel like they are very like, I think they're very ashy shades. Let's try them out. Yeah, I love her though. It was like a gift, birthday present. And then I have this like shimmer palette. I like it too. I bought this on Shein. And then I have this smudge eyeshadow. There is like an eyeshadow palette that I really want, but it's discontinued, so I don't know how I would ever be able to get it. It's called it looks similar to this one. It has that, it has a silver packaging with like a person figure. You see, now I forgot it. I forgot the name. Maybe you guys would know it, but it's discontinued, girls, so I don't know how I would ever find it. And then my lip products, sadly, they are very all over the place. So yeah, I ran out of like lip liner, so I don't use lip liner anymore. I just put the gloss. But like, luckily I have this like natural lip liner, so it's fine. I don't really care that much. But guys, that is, oh, I forgot this blush. I also have this like Playgirl blush. It's very, the color of this blush, it's so strong. Let's get into my brushes. I use this like feathery type of brush for like my highlighters, and then I use this one for applying like powder, and I use this one to apply blushes and bronzer, and then I use this one to apply my powdered foundation, and then I use this one to apply like contour, and then I use these small ones for like eyeshadow, and then I use this one for, I don't use this one a lot, let me not lie. And then these are my main brushes. I use this one for like my foundation, but it's literally like, it's finished, guys. It's pulling, yeah, I don't know how to say it in English. So I use the smaller one to apply foundation, and then I use a beauty blender to apply my concealer. So basically that is a tour of my makeup. And then obviously, like you know, let me just tell you guys the prep before like the makeup. I know I should have said this earlier in the video, but my skincare routine is very simple. I use a face wash. Any face wash that works for you is fine. I use a face wash, and then I have this vitamin C serum, and then I have this hyaluronic acid serum. So, and then this is the E45 cream. I use it to moisturize my face, and then I have a sunscreen. That is all for like my makeup, and it treats me well, to be honest. I know I'm breaking out a little bit, but it's fine. So that is everything, guys. Thank you so much. Bye.